My name is Dr. Naresh Chawla. I am a family medicine specialist practicing in Pitampura, North Delhi for the last 37 years. I am a past president of Delhi Medical Association and a member of Delhi Medical Council. Why I thought it necessary to release this video, because as we all know, these are very difficult and very hard times. This COVID-19 has hit us, practically most of us, the worst in last one century, I would say. It has hit us so hard that life has totally changed. Think of your times only 1 month back. We were all doing our normal work, normal lives, and just 4 weeks back, when COVID-19 had hit our shores and we had our first case in Kerala, a, a doctor student from China who had come back. And today, on this Sunday, that is uh, 12th of April, if we look back, with lockdown in place, 19th day of lockdown, life has practically changed. So the main aim of my this particular video is just to give you some guidelines regarding what to be done, what not to be done, primarily for protection from COVID-19, and secondly, the life during these stressful times, how to go about. As far as COVID-19 goes, the lockdown is very well in place, and my only direction or suggestion or advice to all Indians is, please stay at home as far as possible. All offices, factories, commercial activity being closed, what is left is only that you spend your most of time at home and do not venture out except for buying the essentials, for which also I would say do not go out every day, make it say once in 3 days, etc. etc. Second thing is, we have to practice social distancing. Social distancing means any person, even if you go out to market to buy something, you maintain a distance of minimum 2 meters or 6 feet. That is extremely important. Third is the cough hygiene. If you cough out, make sure that you either use a handkerchief or your elbow so that you do not sneeze out and do not spread out the bacteria which may go out in your cough, etc. The cough hygiene is the sneeze hygiene. Third thing is the use of masks. Although in Delhi and practically whole of India, now the use of a mask is being made compulsory if you venture out of your home. The masks are of three types. The N95 masks are only for the healthcare professionals. The other people may use either a surgical mask or a medical mask, or even if you do not have a medical mask, a simple cloth mask is good enough to protect you from all kinds of diseases. At least you cannot at least get a disease, or you cannot give a disease to other person. It does provide some protection. As far as if you are asymptomatic, stay at home, nothing to worry. If you get some cough, etc., or fever, etc., or anything of that sort, or some breathlessness, immediately report to the nearest medical out. Either a dispensary or a government facility or a private facility. This is what I had to say as far as the protection from COVID-19 goes. But we as human beings, just imagine being confined to homes for last 19 days. and the way the lockdown is likely to be extended by another 15 days, imagine what is happening at homes, not working. Only few IT professionals may be working from home. Most other people are sitting home doing nothing. This becomes a cause of huge frustration. So, what do we do? How do we spend our times? Still be cheerful, don't feel any frustration or depression. For that, I would say most important is look after certain aspects. Most important is your food part. Try to take as simple meals as possible, homemade meals, drink plenty of water, try to take balanced food which should contain 20-30% proteins, 10% fats, and 70-60-70% carbohydrates. Since you're sitting home, try to make your diet or your food as less calories as possible, not more than around 1500 to 1600 calories, so that you do not gain weight. Second is do keep exercising. Sitting the whole day just watching television is going to be the worst. Try to exercise. Simple walking in your corridor or in your veranda is good enough, even if you are not asked to, you cannot be going to the nearby park or your gym, etc. Simple walking or simple physical training or some yoga or few simple exercises can do the job. But do give yourself exercise of around 40 to 45 minutes every day without fail, or worst coming to worst, 5 days a week. Every day will be making a good routine because you are out of work and obviously you do not have much activity to do. So third thing which I like to emphasize, which is perhaps the most important, when you are not working, how to mentally keep yourself so busy that you do not feel bored or frustrated or depressed, which does happen in similar kind of situation. I would say involve yourself in any activity, even if you have to help your spouse in some household works, as simple or as menial as like what doing your utensils or washing clothes, even if helping with vegetables, peeling them off. These are simple things, but they provide you some positive as if you are doing something. Other positive activity could be start writing a diary. Start writing your events, how you pass this event. Sitting at home, you can do some gardening. You can do some simple things like writing. If you like writing poetry or prose, some text, you can do that. Devote as less time to television or social media, which, because of being sensational, does give some negative vibes and you tend to become negative. I would say TV viewing be only for few hours, listening the news only, maybe half an hour to 1 hour in the morning or half an hour to 1 hour in the evening. Or yes, you can watch some cultural programs. You can do some sitting at home with your spouse and other members of the family, any game like where be it a card game, be it a rummy, or be it a ludo or things of that type. I would say in these times, the best thing which I have come across, the I mean the complaints which we are listening these days is a lot of anxiety in patients, partly because of the COVID-19, and secondly because of the huge amount of time. Time was a commodity which you always had in scarcity, and now time is a commodity you have in abundance. 24 hours. Sleep well. 7 to 8 hours of a quality sleep is perhaps the best thing for your immunity. Don't forget, COVID or no COVID, it is what is going to protect you is your own body immunity. So make sure that you get good amount of sleep. Don't be negative. Always keep doing something. Be it talking to your partner, be it playing with children, being playing it with or talking with senior members of the family. These are the things which will make you kind of positive, or do some pending works. During the fast pace of life, you must have realized we were so busy that we used to leave out lots of things. You can do that. Spending time, good quality time with members of the family, even talking on telephone, talking on WhatsApp, talking on Facebook. Things like be connected. We are not alone in these stressful times. The whole of India, perhaps whole of the world, is passing through this bad phase. Hopefully, we will definitely come out of it. We shall be able to defeat Corona and again live happy, healthy lives all over again. But whatever time we have to spend in between, make sure try to make it positive. Never let anxiety or negative feeling come near to you. That can only and only happen when you keep yourself busy the whole day. Cook a breakfast, cook a lunch, feed others of the family, relieve your partner, do things which you never did, you do now. These small things in life will give you far more pleasure. In fact, we had become so busy on earth, we had started infringing on the animals' lives, we had started playing with nature. Corona, in its worst, is a lesson to all of us that we need to decrease our pace of life, enjoy small things of life, do not overconsume, etc. etc. I think these are few things I wanted to say. I hope you will kind of try to follow on some of these and try to make your life even during this lockdown or even after the lockdown when we are corona free a happy and healthy life. Thank you.